Welcome everyone to the Learning Tube. This is Ava and we're here with another exciting session for you today. Now, let's get started in the Learning Tube Facebook group so we can see what's going on in there. If you have any questions based on anything that you have been going through, you can drop those as well in the comments, chat, questions area. We call it all kind of stuff, right? So I'm here in the learning group itself. Now, note that with any Facebook group, you are able to arrange the posts in the group based on how they are set up by Facebook. So you have most relevant, which is usually the default, newest activity, and new post. So here you see most relevant is it shows the most relevant posts first. If none are found, posts are sorted by recent activity. New activity shows you posts with recent comments first, and new posts show you the most recent post. All right, so I always like to point that out to people in case you may say, oh, I can't find a post. That's an easy way to just sort it how you want. So the newest post is always going to be the reminder post when I check this on a Thursday, because that's what we usually post to let you know about the session that we're going to have. Here we have a welcome post in the group. We have a tool right here, Hemingway Editor. Not sure if anybody has ever used that particular tool. It is a tool, as it says, that helps you with editing your text to make sure that the readability is good. So if you haven't checked that out, hemingwayapp.com is what you can check out. Here we have our tube tips, organized workspace. A tidy workspace is a productive workspace. Reduce distractions. Do you agree? Do you agree? A tidy workspace is a productive workspace. When your space is tidy, don't you just feel all warm and fuzzy inside? When your house is clean, not just your workspace, when your house is clean, don't you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Especially when you weren't the one who had to clean it. All right, so always make sure that your workspace is one that is set up for success so that you can be going through and doing the work you have at hand. All right, so just checking through. So we have someone here asking about some screencast software. So we know Loom is a popular one. Zoom can be used as well. Remember, you can record your screen via Zoom on a free account too. So that's always an option. All right, just checking to make sure that there are no questions in the chat area. All right, so since we don't have any questions, in the meantime, let me do what I have planned for you today. So today I'm going to be looking on tips for building an online portfolio. A lot of persons have been asking about online portfolio, and it's always good to have a digital form of whatever you are known for or good for. So whether it's be video editing or design or anything for writing, anything that you can compile and show people in one place, that's always good. So give me a 2 in the chat for those who actually have an online portfolio. Give me a 2. Do you have an online portfolio? Do you? Do you have an online portfolio already? All right, so I see 1 so far. So an online portfolio is always good, whether you're a freelancer, business owner, whatever you're doing. It's always good to have a place where people can go and see all that you are doing. So we're talking about tips concerning that. So welcome to the world of online portfolios. In this presentation, we'll explore the benefits of having an online portfolio, the qualities that the portfolio should have for it to be successful, and helpful tips for building one, and examples of some sites that you can use. And you're going to know that popular site that's out there. We all know that site. We all know that site that we use, but let's go through and see. All right, so who has an online portfolio? Let me know. Let me know in the question area who has an online portfolio. So why do you think you need to build a portfolio? Why? It's good to have one place where you have everything that persons can see. So it allows you to showcase your skills, your expertise, and creativity to a global audience. So some of you may be saying, but isn't that the purpose of a website itself? Well, the website itself may have other kinds of content on it, but the online portfolio is just specifically to showcase your work. Yes, the website can have an online portfolio page, but you can have that by itself. So it serves as a powerful tool to impress potential clients, employers, and collaborators, and it can significantly boost your professional growth and opportunities. And I'm sure everyone who comes to the Learning Tube wants to do what? Boost your professional growth and opportunities. Yes, give me a high five. Give me a five in the chat. Do you want to boost your professional growth and opportunities? So an online portfolio is something that you can use to do that as well. All right. And there are free ways of getting that done and free ways of making it look professional when you are getting that done. So here we have another aspect. So qualities of a good online portfolio. So we don't want you to just be putting something together. You want it to be something that makes sense and something that people will benefit from and showcase you at your best. So you want to create a selection of your top projects that highlight your strengths and expertise in your field. So showcase your best work. Why would you be putting anything on your online portfolio that's not showing you at your best? So this may take time if you have done a whole lot, but the time is worth it for the benefits that a portfolio can do for your business. You want to also have clear and concise organization. So organize your work in a clear and logical manner, making it easy for visitors to find exactly what you are looking for. So in other words, you don't want things all over the place. In Jamaica, we say changa changa, chucky chucky, chaka chaka. You don't want to have things all over the place. So you want to make sure that you're putting things in order so that you're not causing confusion. Remember, you want to make people be happy and understand what you're showing them. So you'd never want to confuse anyone with your portfolio. Clean, user-friendly design. That's a given. You don't want to be using anything that's distracting. Create a visually appealing and easy to navigate portfolio that reflects your attention to detail and professionalism. Very, very important. Now, this part you may not be have full control of this, but people understand because even the best persons may not have things mobile friendly. So organize your portfolio to ensure it looks great and functions seamlessly across various devices and screens. This one is a bit hard, so you'll be forgiven if you're not fully perfect where this is concerned. But the others, you definitely want to make sure that you have things as they should be and not being confusing and such and showcasing your best. So should we put our resume on the portfolio? Some people tend to add the resume at the end of a portfolio if you want to do so, but not necessarily a resume. They may add their contact info. So they will put their email or their main website or their socials. So they wouldn't necessarily put a complete resume, but you can. Because you can put and say, okay, these are persons that I've done work for, and you list the persons, etc. So everybody's portfolio can be different depending on what you want to showcase. But you definitely have to have contact information so that they can reach you to give you the task that they need to be done. All right, so you definitely want to have that. So here are some tips for building a successful online portfolio. Tips for building a successful online portfolio. So before I even start going through any of that, let me know, what do you think are some of the tips? What do you think are some of the things that you should have? All right, what do you think? So I know you're seeing some of them on the screen, but of course, don't tell me these. What do you think other than what I have on the screen? All right, so the way it's designed is important as well, yes. So showcase your uniqueness. Now, we all have something different to offer. People always say the market is saturated for certain skills and services that are being offered. But guess what? We are all unique. You are not the same as someone else. Do you agree? Are you the same as me? Am I the same as you? No. I'm different from you. What makes you different from someone else? How can you identify that? Think about yourself. Who are you? Many people sell the same product and service, yes? Haven't you encountered many people selling the same product and service, but you choose to buy that product and service from someone else? What made you choose that person and 20 people that you saw offered the same thing? You just like something about that person that's selling that. And that's how you're going to stand out from the crowd. So you always want to pick up your uniqueness and build on that. So give me an example. What makes you unique? Some of you, tell me what you think makes you unique. What makes you you? Well, for me, I am a detail-oriented person, but I also like to have fun. So I'm always going to be laughing when I'm doing presentations. I don't want to have a boring presentation because I don't want to fall asleep when I'm presenting. So if I'm talking to you here right now and I'm boring myself, I'm going to fall asleep and I don't want that. So I try to have some fun element in my presentations. I also try to interact with you, allow you to participate in it so you don't fall asleep on me. So I tend to put a lot of energy in my presentations just to make it enjoyable. And I think that makes me unique. Another person may do something different. So what makes you unique? So I see here personality and organization. Yes. So someone else might be offering what you offer, but you do it in a way that makes it just a way that's very, you. All right. So I apologize if you hear my dog is barking in the background. It seems as if someone is walking around. All right. So let me just mute one sec. All right. So I have a positive attitude and I'm able to break things down so anyone can understand. I love that. That's also something I pride myself into as well, breaking it down. But guess what? How you break it down is different from how I break it down. So you're unique and I'm unique. Yes? Yes. So attention to detail is also something too. So try to identify what makes you you. What makes you you. And sometimes you may think that, oh, but that's not unique. Everybody does that. No, not everybody does the same thing. So I see another one here, friendly and easily approachable. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you interact with someone, you may not get a good vibe. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not really sure I like the vibe I'm receiving. The person may not have tried to give off that vibe, but that's what you're picking up. So you may prefer to work with someone who seems friendly and easy to approach. Great problem solver, organized. Yes, not a lot of people can solve problems and solve problems easily, fast. People want fast solutions. So that makes you unique, making people feel comfortable. So I'm glad that you all are analyzing and seeing, hey, what makes me different? And sometimes some of the things that you see me talking about with what people are telling me in the chat, you may say, well, isn't everybody that? No, no, not everybody are those things. People aren't all those things, and you're looking for those things, right? Thinking fast on your feet. And the prime example, YouTube. How many of you use YouTube as your YouTube university? You go to YouTube to learn something new. Who uses YouTube to learn something new? Put YouTube in the chat. You're an avid YouTube watcher. Now we know that YouTube, before you start watching any video, you search for the topic that you're interested in, yeah? So you search for the topic and you see, I don't even know how many results, 1,000 results can come up for the same topic. Now you have 1,000 people teaching the same thing. What made you decide to choose a particular person to learn that topic from? There was something unique about them. Maybe you liked how their video setting was, their background, how they delivered. They put things on the screen to make things easy to understand. Maybe they had background music in their video. You see what I'm saying? What makes you unique? So I'm just trying to tell you that there are many people that do the same thing, but as humans, we gravitate to what we are looking for in that particular person. Patience. All right, patience is Patience is a virtue. All right, so thank you so much. Hey, Nicole, thanks. All right, so tips for building a successful online portfolio. So, as I said, you have to figure out what makes you unique before you can showcase your uniqueness. So, highlight what sets you apart from others in your field. Emphasize your unique style, skills, and experiences to leave a lasting impression. Now, you can't have a portfolio that's out of date. So if you've been doing stuff and you're not including it on your portfolio, it's out of date. Make it up to date. All right. For those who follow Alicia Little on her Facebook profile, you may have seen that she made a post on her Facebook reintroducing people to herself. Let me go over there and show you because it's a public post, so I can show you. Let me show you what's going on so you see what I'm talking about, right? That you can make sure that you update what's going on with you. All right, so here I am, right here. So Alicia is saying, let me reintroduce myself. So everybody knows Alicia as the queen of AI. But before, was Alicia the queen of AI? Was Alicia saying, hey, I'm the queen of AI? No, she had to update her portfolio and say, hey, I am the queen of AI. I'm a speaker, trainer, digital course creator, and I'm addicted to AI tools. And I have courses and memberships around leveraging AI, and I help corporations with internal training and workshops to help teams incorporate the best AI tools for their workforce. So was she always the queen of AI? Everybody here has been following Alicia because from your In the Learning Tube, you know Alicia. You may have been introduced to Alicia as the queen of AI. But if you've been following her for years, was she the queen of AI? When did we have the advent of AI? Last year, this time, AI just popped up for all of us, yes? So you have to update your portfolio. Update and let people know what you do. All right. So some people didn't know Alisa before AI, but do we know her because of AI? Yes. So if Alisa didn't update her portfolio to let everyone know that she's the queen of AI, and she is, she would not be able to get new followers. So you have to make sure that if you are doing something that you did not do before, you need to let everybody know because they may not have known based on your old portfolio. So you need to keep it updated. So put updated in the chat. Update. You need to update your portfolio. So regularly update your portfolio with your latest and most impressive work to demonstrate continuous growth and improvement. If you don't do that, you're leaving money on the table. People won't know what you are able to do now. They will be stuck on what you said you were able to do in the past and not knowing that, hey, she does that too. I can follow her now because she can help me. People can't know that you can help them if you're not letting them know what you do. And who doesn't love testimonials? People like to work with someone who others have worked with before. Did you know that you can get testimonials from your friends? You can let your friend try out your service as a trial and say, hey, what do you think about this? Are you willing to give me a testimonial? Because obviously you need permission to use these testimonials. So testimonials don't have to necessarily all be paid work, but they can be someone who has used your service. Always remember that. So feature testimonials from satisfied clients or employees to build trust and credibility. So notice I didn't say, hey, my friend, give me a testimonial. What did I say? What does a friend have to do? Actually use your service and give an honest review, feedback. And then you can ask for permission to use that. So you're not going to be going around and just collecting testimonials from friends. Give them a trial of whatever you're offering and ask for in exchange for feedback. That's a good trade-off, right? They get to use your service for free and you get a valuable testimonial because you're confident with your service, right? You know that the person is going to love it. You know that it's going to be fabulous. Yes, so you're not concerned about anyone using it because you know you will get a good review. Agreed? Let me know. So make sure that you are doing all these things to build a successful online portfolio. So where do you think I'm going to head now that you can build this online portfolio for free? What is our most valued website that we love oh so much? All right, Mitzi was the first one to type it in. Canva. Canva. ChatGPT can help us with our wording, our text, our copy, but Canva is going to help us with the design of this portfolio. All right. So I'm just showing you something basic here, not showing you like going through the building process, but showing you what you can do to build your own. So I'm going to head on over to Canva. So thedesigntool.com, if you haven't signed up for an account as yet, thedesigntool.com. Now Canva has a website feature right here. You can build websites on Canva. So you can click on that website feature and you will see some templates being shown to you. If you have Canva Pro, then you will be able to use the Pro samples that are here, or you can use the free one. So let's just click on one of them. So it takes you here into the design area, and I can look on the different templates that are right here. All right, so let's click on this one. So this one here is showing an image slot. Remember, these are just for design layout purposes. You can fix them up how you want to and all those good stuff. All right. So you can explore the website area and you can add different pages to it. So let's say you like how this is laid out, but you don't like this part here. You can remove it. Click on remove what you want. So you can ungroup and you can remove. Suppose you don't like any of this, click on what you want to take out and customize as you wish. So let's say you like the image here and you like the fact that this name is here. You design any way you want to. So I'm just showing you that that possibility is there. You can add other pages, as we know, and drop in anything that you want there. But the main thing is that after we design all of this, we can actually create a link that we can use to share with people. Now, an area that a lot of people have not looked at where you can build an online portfolio is using Canva's presentation section. So let's jump over to the presentation area because you don't have to actually have a website. An online portfolio doesn't mean it's a website, you know. An online portfolio means that you have your portfolio in digital form. So your portfolio can be a PDF as well, that you have a link that you share that PDF with. All right, so remember that too. So you have your presentation areas. I'm going to go into presentations, and with presentations, remember again, you have templates that you can use, or you can use the free version. I'm going to use the 16:9 and I'm going to go here on templates and see the different ones. Now I can actually search for, in fact, before let me go back to the home area to see that, let you see that I can search for portfolio in home if you need help. So portfolio in the search area, just to see an actual portfolio layout. All right, and they're giving me different portfolio things right here. But what I can do is that in the home area for presentations, I can search here. Should give me basically the same thing, but I just want to check it out. Portfolio. All right, so it gave me the same thing. Figured as much. But here it's going to give you a mixture of different kinds of things that you can use for a portfolio. All right, but I love to use the presentation part of it because the presentation allows you to be able to use different things. All right. So with the presentation, choosing the 16:9 one, and I have different things that I can use right here. Remember, Canva free. You're not going to see the crown icon on it, so you can use that. Let's click on this one and see what it gives. All right, so I'm going to add it. Now, with the presentation, it comes with multiple pages. So you can add pages from this presentation, or you can search for another design. I can go back and I can search for another design. And let's say I want something from this one. I can add a page from this one. I should have chosen, let me undo that. I should have chosen another one. Let me click here. I can add a page from this one. I can go back. Let's say I like something in this one. Remember, you're going to customize it. But I can add a new page here and add a design layout I like from this one. You see what I'm saying? So you can do multiple pages. Oh, my screen are you guys seeing my screen? All right. Are you guys seeing the screen? Okay. Because it looked like it was frozen a bit. All right. So I can choose from different presentation templates with what I like, what they have. Because you'd have done your research and looked through and say, okay, but could I use all the pages from one? Sure. I'm just showing that you can actually mix and match. So let's say you like something in this one, but you didn't like what this one had, or you can just use one. You can decide. You have the freedom for that. All right. So let me just delete and show you how you can add one that you want. So let's say there's one that you like. So let me go back. Which one was I using? So I like the group project one. So when I click on this, it just adds that first page. But suppose I wanted all the pages associated with this. I can apply all 10 pages and they will drop in here. So I can redesign this for myself. So it is a presentation template, but I can use this to tailor it for a portfolio. All right. So I can actually save this as a PDF, or I can use the link right here. I can copy the link. I can do it here where anyone with the link can view. You notice this part right here? Remember I said all you need to do is be able to share a link. So here, anyone with the link can view what we have right here. All right, there's a public view link too that you can test out to see what it looks like. You see all these things right here. Public view link. All right, so I'm copying this and let's see what it looks like here to someone who is viewing it. You see? So you can share this link with someone. Let me go back. So you see all kind of things here. There was a public view link that I created that people can click on that link to see what it looks like. I can shorten that link because for those who may have realized that link is real long. So you may not want to share that full link. Is there a way to get their email address as a lead magnet? Based on what you are doing with this creation, you could, in case, well, right now, this is a portfolio for yourself. But if you wanted to use this as a lead magnet, you could, but obviously it would be information about something. So the presentation I'm doing today, tips for creating an online portfolio. So if your niche wanted to know about that, you could tell them that you have a PDF that lists out all these tips and they can provide their email and you will send it to them if you're doing that manually. All right, so didn't know I could mix and match? Yes, you can mix and match from various templates. All right. So you know that you're able to customize what you're doing. Yes. So we can customize this portfolio. So here I can say that it's my portfolio. You do your design and stuff. I'm not trying to teach design. I'm just showing you the possibility of what you're able to do. So you see that this page is talking about our team. If you don't want to have this on it, as I said, you can take off what you don't want and add what you want. So if you wanted to add another kind of element, you have different elements here that you can search through and add. Anything that you want to add to customize your portfolio, you're able to do so. But the magnificent thing I think that I like, as I said, when you're doing the share option, you were able to create a public link, and that particular link now, we saw that we can share. Now let me paste it here so you see how long it was. Now you're not going to be sharing this full thing with someone. So you can use a link shortener. A popular one is tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com, and you paste your long link here, right click paste, and then here where it says tinyurl.com, you can actually personalize it. So it will have tinyurl.com, but you can put what else you want. So I can say Ava portfolio if I want to. And that's my it will tell me if it's available. So it's not available. So I can add something to it and see if that's available. And I would share this now with someone. And this is the link that I will share with them. Look at what's happening up here. So it says tinyurl.com, amazing, I have a portfolio. And when I press the enter button, it's showing me the full thing instead of me sharing that long link with people. All right. So the purpose of today's training, why do you need a portfolio? The importance of having it. And you have free tools at your disposal that you can use to create these portfolios. Canva is a tool that we use all the time. We know that we can use Canva for so many things, but how many people have been using Canva to create their portfolio? So in Canva itself, as I said before, you would be doing your customization. You can share the link with persons so that they can just view the portfolio itself and see all the amazing things that you're doing. So I did so in the presentation area. So you could use a Canva website if you wanted to go that route and use Canva website feature. There are so many features. I could even decide that I'm going to share this as a PDF. So I would be downloading this now. So I would download it as a PDF. Let me download. But the thing with downloading the PDF is that you have to store it somewhere to be able to share the link. So here is the PDF version of the same presentation. Remember, you would have edited it and all these things. Now with the PDF, you can drop links on the PDF for persons to click on, and it takes them somewhere else if you want to. So you could include links on the PDF as well. Yes, you could upload the portfolio to a Google Drive and share the link that way, shorten the Google Drive link and share it that way as well. All right. So does this look like something that, if you're just starting out and you want to try to use this, does it look like something that you're able to use for a portfolio using Canva? Quite simple and easy. The only difficult part is to curate and gather your information so that you can show how awesome you all are. And we did all of that for what? What do we love to say? F, give me an F, give me an R, give me an E, give me another E. And we say free. And we say free. Is a template for the portfolio available? So what I did, I just went into a random presentation for Canva and just decided to customize it how I wished. All right, so you can do that as well. All right, so I see people laughing at my chair, but we love free. We love free. Oh, you want to say, can you use the template that I showed? Sure, I can share that in the chat. Let me go over there. So I'm just doing a random thing, very, very random. So you can just look for anything that you want to use and use it there. Let me see if I'm finding a template link. All right, create template link. So I'm going to share this in the chat for anybody who wants to use this. So here is the template example. And it was Canva free, so you should be able to access it. Yes, we love free, right? We love free. Who doesn't love free? But we know that we have to make investments to improve our business. So we know that as well. But nobody turns down free, right? All right, so that's all we have for you today with creating a portfolio to have an online presence, letting people know about your uniqueness and all those good stuff so that you can let everyone know about your business and easily share with persons what you are all about. So instead of having to say A, B, C, D, E, I do XYZ, you can simply share this link with them and they're able to see what you're all about. All right. So remember, the replay is going to be posted in a Facebook group, and it's also going to be sent out via email and also posted on our YouTube channel. So I hope you found this session helpful and you can start to create your portfolio if you have not done so already. Everyone needs to have a portfolio of some sort. And remember, with the portfolio, if it's a case where, of course, you're not doing like typical portfolio stuff like images and videos, like you're not a designer, that's not the only thing you can put on a portfolio. You can write examples of tasks that you've done and include an import a creative image about that. It's just to showcase what you're capable of doing, things like that. Okay, I learned you can shorten links. Okay, so you found that helpful. Great. And short and sweet, great job. All right, you're welcome, guys. So I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.